On Belize and World, welcome to Monday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, we're sitting in Studio 2, we're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Monday, it's the 12th day of August 2019. Alfonso, good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, television coverage provided by Wave Television, CBC Channel 54, CCV Channel 11, Southern Cable Network Channel 43, Dangriga Cable Vision Channel 54, BMN North Curzon Channel 11, North Vision Channel 10, Centaur Cable Channel 31, St. Charles Cable Channel 54, CTL Cable in Maskell Village. First Thing in the Morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk. You can also find us using the MadLab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. Wave Radio and Wave TV is live every day on our Facebook page, Wave Radio and Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. It's Monday. It's the 12th day of August, 2019, and we'll take a look at the weather. The information is at 6 this morning. The general situation, mainly fair and warm weather conditions, will continue over most areas. The 24 forecast for Belize and its coastal waters. Skies will be sunny with some cloudy spells today and partly cloudy tonight. Showers and thunderstorms will be isolated, except for a few more over the south. There are no advisories today. The winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be choppy. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for mainly fair and warm weather, with only isolated showers or thunderstorms developing. The temperatures are highest today along the coast, 89 degrees. Inland it will be 96 degrees Fahrenheit. In the hills, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows tonight along the coast, 82 degrees. Inland, 75 degrees. In the hills, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, a high tide will occur this morning at 38 minutes after 7. Another high tonight at 41 minutes after 9. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 48 minutes after 2. Another low tomorrow morning at 2 minutes after 2. The sun rose this morning at 35 minutes after 5, will set this evening at 20 minutes after 6, while the moon will rise this evening at 30 minutes after 4, and will set tomorrow morning at 54 minutes after 3. And now your tropical weather outlook. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 5 days in the North Atlantic, the Caribbean Sea, the Gulf of Mexico. We want to say thanks to forecaster Gentle and the Belize Weather Bureau for providing us with today's weather information. Yep. It's Monday. It's the 12th day of August 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So people from within the People's United Party, very close people to within the United Party, they ball like pig right now.
Uh-huh.
Got a bill in to fix the bridge.
What a bill?
The bill to fix the bridge.
Uh-huh.
Watch out. Shall I there? Shall I there? So, yesterday, pan this the show the pan crime, right?
Uh-huh.
He said, man, me build all kind of thing. He said, me, my family build a big storage tank,
Big
no man, right there. There's to what fuel storage tank. And I build one dredge, and I copy my dredge and my badge, and I. You remember that dredge?
Yeah, the dredge end up
with DFC.
Uh-huh.
Where you know.
But they couldn't even sell it because it rusty. It was left in
with the right thing and
that one of the that one of the thing there.
So Friday,
the security for one alone there.
So Friday, somebody from within the PUP called me and said, "Boy, I don't know where build it up on that bridge." They said that bridge should have just drop and make Bill drop along with it.
Why no? Why people aren't dropping it? Why? No.
Where Bill? First of all, two things. Where Bill know about Bill Bridge?
Why?
First question.
Uh-huh.
The second question is, how much more nepotistic can the People's United be in City Council? You see, they always holler things about the United Democratic Party. I want to say, where Said Musa tell me one time, no watch me, watch yourself.
Yeah.
But not only the question is how much money Bill they get
Well, that's a good question.
How much money bill they get for do that?
But then one of the
Then they tell me the Linda lady with the husband do all the DJ jobs for the council.
Blue Steel.
So Belinda data today. Belinda they fix the bridge. The legal counsel for city council is the brother to the lady up there. The father do all the contracts for the work all the works contracts for the council. The council belong to the Lindos. They tell me look like that they run and get elected.
So Lindos United Party.
Lindos United Party.
LUP. Lindos United Party. But then they talk about nepotism. They talk, I mean the PUP, that one I think they complain when...
We have never shied away from the fact that when you are in office, the people who are qualified, who are within the scope of the United Democratic Party, those are the people who will be hired. We have not shied away from that because the Prime Minister has always said, Parson, Christian, a picnic first.
Yeah.
So we not got no qualms about hiring people who are eminently qualified, who are within the reach of the United Democratic Party, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when you jump up and you would say, oh, nepotism here and nepotism there, and this is just at the council level, you know. This is just at the council level.
Why? Yeah.
And not only that, the qualification of the people you are hiring to do those kind of jobs. Boy, I am weary that after Linda done the work under the bridge there, that the whole bridge might fall into the water.
I hope not.
I am weary. I am not praying for it, but I am
but
weary.
I'm saying
you have to be real.
Yeah.
You have to be real. What kind of expertise does Belinda have to ensure that the work that is being done under a bridge is properly done? I just want to know.
Well, one of my things is, will we get value for money?
That's the next question.
Will we get value for money? I mean, the
next question.
The council.
You know what is saving us this year? Thank goodness for it. The fact that the rains haven't come down as yet.
Yeah, and we have one number of good streets remaining from the United Democratic Party.
What is saving us at this point in time is that rains have not come down at this point in time. I was watching as he was scraping away at some streets, removing material off one street and putting it on to another street. Never, ever, ever hear of anything like that being done before, even with the massive infrastructural work that the United Democratic Party can conducted with Darrell Bradley and cementing of streets. When those streets, when the material was removed, it was never used again and recycled onto another street
no,
because the material dead.
It
didn't have any consistency to as landfill. He scraped one good street and remove the material and put it somewhere else.
But basically what they are doing, they are just scraping the street to make the street
that's why
to be a bit
I am
smoother,
saying
the street get lower.
I am saying I am so thankful that the rains have not yet come down on Belize City as yet, because we want to take lick.
Yeah, that's true.
Even 99.9 is off in San Ignacio again.
Fonso, even the fact that we've been spared with the rain though. You go up on a lot of the street, man, some big hole up on the
huge
street, and the
because
dust.
You have degraded the street.
Yeah, and the
when
dust.
You remove all of the hardcore, whether that top there, because that's all he does. He not rake and scrape. That's the way him rake and scrape. That's all he do. Scrape off all the material, the existing material, and scrape and scrape and scrape. And next thing you know, you end up with a gully. You end up with the street lower than the drain.
And then when the rain are collect right there. The rain now, because the drains are not
I want to know what kind of expertise he has. What kind of expertise he has to be to be building any bridge or fixing any bridge. I really want to know that.
But that bridge got a yellow tape for a good while also. They tapes up on that bridge for a while now. And I'm saying you could have fixed that bridge on Sunday. Because basically, like I think Cap called us and said, if we come over that side, and I've seen, like I say, I've seen the other day while I was coming over the bridge, the traffic officer, they tried to direct this lady from going around, direct this lady to go around, right? And the lady, they cuss up the traffic officer, the lady, you know what the lady tell her? The bridge take too long for fix. But you are, and it would be surprising to find out the kind of money he's collecting, despite the fact that the council, they say that, yeah, what happened?
They don't got no money.
We don't got no money.
They don't got no money. And then they sell off the equipment. I wonder if they're not here and buy them.
Well, that's another question that they bubble up in my mind. Who they buy the equipment there? Who they buy the equipment there? Because when you sell backhoe, right? And you say, well, okay, then show you the backhoe, no wheel, right? But when you go buy all the parts of the backhoe, including
right
the 4-tire, right there, man, it'll tell you that, yeah, well, they'll just camouflage and take off the wheel and left it like that, make it look like the thing not the work. It's unserviceable. Boy, I tell you. And then they say, oh, we not got money. The mayor want to float one bond for pay recurrent expenses. Man, that's why. And then the thing with bother me, Alfonso, that the fact that the city council has a works department. The city council right now employs 2 engineers. 2 engineers. So how comes the 2 engineers where the city council they pay for, how comes they not supervise the works on the bridge? The building now.
Nobody the supervisor work there, no? Nobody not the supervisor work there, no?
But we need,
I think that the Ministry of Works need to involve itself in that operation.
Yeah, because it involves the Belizean. Yeah.
I don't have no faith in the work being done. I have absolutely no faith in the work being done.
Well, I did, yo. I did.
I no believe because then a patchman, you know.
Cover Benjamin.
Then a patchman, you know. Nothing they do has ever been done properly. Nothing.
Well, when they talk, you can't believe them.
They're an old board carpenter. I am serious about this thing. I am concerned that when that work done, somebody will drop through the bridge and hurt themselves. God forbid they no go dead.
But
I am telling you.
You want to say when the work done?
Because they do it.
Yeah, when it done.
And then it's soldering that happen on the bridge.
But I'm saying to you, when the work done, if it done, it may well have to be one UDP city council come back in. Because it's a one job crowd, you know. It might well be one UDP council come back in and repair that bridge. I agree to 100%. I am of the opinion that the Ministry of Works should take over the repair of that bridge. That bridge our main artery.
In the city? That's what connects the whole downtown area. I did tell you. Anyway, boy. And the next question is that how much they pay?
That I want to right. And the other question that if we give value for money, which I doubt.
I did tell you then a whole board, whole steel man.
So that who the well underneath. Remember then just sell one welding machine from city council?
You're right.
Then just sell a welding machine
You're
from
right.
city
No
council.
one was about 2 or 3 in it. They sell off everything when we're there.
But you say this is.
And if you could have put Belinda for fix any bridge down there, the welders that were hired at Belize City Council are eminently qualified to do the same kind of work with Belinda.
And the thing is, you have one engineer. In fact, you have 2 engineers because if I'm not mistaken, you have Tot and you have where the next guy in here, the guy who has been there for some while. You have 2 engineers. And so how comes you not see the engineer upon the bridge or building the sit on the bridge? And as far as I know, he doesn't work for the council. he no got no full-time job. He no got no regular job with the city council, which means I think he a contract for repair the bridge. And then you talk about nepotism because you got Miss Blue Steel, you got the Lone family. The Lone family.
All DJ activities are played by Blue Steel.
Well, Blue Steel.
All works contracts are done by Belinda.
All legal work.
All legal work by the brother.
And the sister is there.
And nothing wrong with that. Well,
you see, when the people according to
I know they complain as loud as the People's United Party are complaining, Then me know they complain as loud as the People's United Party are complaining because they call me out there.
People's United Party.
That because the PUP call me out there. I say, come look for what the Linda United Party they do. They call me. I had a good one, and they call me as a cook.
You didn't mind my own business. Yeah.
I don't mind my own business.
But you see, that typical PUP. You see, when the people in the out of the gate, they have the job and so, you barbarians. The barbarians are at the gate. The barbarians are at the gate. But Bill, they get all the job. The Lindos, and they get all the work.
Why they're not barbarians like pig?
Huh?
They're in a bar like pig right now.
That's why the PUPs are upset, because then they say, well, listen to me, we may think that we want to change this thing and put in a PUP, but here we happen. You know much people tell me, boy, listen to me, nothing happen over there. Nothing happen over there. People are telling the people.
Everything that happened for the Lindos.
They right. The people and they tell me, boy, Joe, you know, when the UDP went on Medina City Council, people used to get in their lead donation. When you hear people in need, go a funeral and so we carry letter, we show, we got at the mayor, we got at city council, we get one little reduction in at the cost of the grave space and the funeral expense, right? Depending on we financial condition. No, you can't. You know what I tell you? You can't even see the mayor. One lady right down the street tell me, Friday right there, the lady say, he said, Joe. He said, I gone up there, gonna see the mayor, and I can't even see the mayor. Then tell me the mayor can't see you right now, I have to come back. I tell them, because you're a barbarian. You not spend on the whole days in on the side street, the support PUP, and this I want to get. The lady said, I never vote for them again. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah. It's amazing why we sound surprised. Belinda, Rufus Six, and many others years ago, when we used to have our round table, constantly said, we don't need to go to school for the new bridge. We, the Belizeans, have just innate common sense to do anything. We don't need to go to school, we don't need to go to school, we don't need to be no engineer, we don't need to do this and that. And on the other side, they're asking why people are very educated, and then they lambaste the education system. This is the hypocrisy on their side, always. Right now, Mr. Hyde talk about education and so on. I do know that families struggle. I do know that other families work hard so that every day of their life, so that every day they put towards that schooling. And then they have some families where they don't like a dress, will go out and drink out all the family money where they go work, and then in the ballot and can't send pictures at school. Right around my house, from Monday to Saturday, you have people, man, will live there at least $20, $25 a day. That is about $7,000 a year. And then the ballot and can't buy a school bag and can't buy books. But well, I have no comment on giving Belinda whatever it is. According to him and his surrounding members, he's just the brightest bulb in the room, you know. Self-start, economist, and self-this and self-that. But I want to reiterate the hypocrisy. These people always say that we don't need to be no engineer. Sometimes they say we don't need to be no liar for know how this goes. We don't need to be no this. But then yet they want a better education, yet they want children educated. So why would you want to educate children when a man like Belinda will get a job because he say he knew? I mean, this is the hypocrisy that people need to talk about. And with regards to education, please, parents, be attentive, work hard, calculate what your expenses are, and daily put money towards that. Never a no bar from Monday to Saturday to spend your money on that. Your priorities need to be in check. Thank you.
Okay. School is open in the next 2-3 weeks. So you need to make sure that when the kids go to school, that they have everything. Get the kids prepared. You still have 2 or 3 more weeks if you get things together. Yeah, fun so, but the barbarians are at the gate. Bill and no barbarian, they bring them in. They bring them behind the gate. And then these are the people now where he'll treat the barbarians, because you see, the Lindos are not the ordinary PUP. They are not supporters of the PUP. They are members, and this is what we talk about all the while, that the PUP have two class membership. You have members and you have supporters. The members are the one like Belinda, the family, we get all the job there, we get all the scholarships, we get everything. The supporters are the barbarians who must stay out of the gate and get the $20 and wait till number 2 to them. These are the barbarians. But you will never see Belinda get in any demonstration. You never see Blue Steel get out there in any demonstration. You never see Belinda's son, the attorney, get out there in any administration. None of them. But you want to see the barbarians when they're out there. But where they want to get, they don't want to get the lick out there and the cussing out there for the party. They want to get a big job. And this is how the PUP operate. This is how they operate.
You cannot have any, the PUP rank and file cannot have any great expectation that if the PUP were to ever win an election, that they won't get any job or anything like that. No, the clinic continue, the $10 a week, the $10 a week, the $10 a week, the $10 a week. Meanwhile, the Lindos, then they get the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And they don't even forgetting a line. You call them, this is your turn now. But that's sudden, man, make I tell you something. This is how the members, the members of the People's United Party behave, you know. Why you see a lot of them they out there in the wings. One lot of them they out there in the wings because, you know, for over 10 years they suffer. Because they only survive under our People's United Party. Yeah. You see man like Novelos, they only survive on our People's United Party. They only could survive off of the box. Like Chinch. Off of Belizean. They suck the Belizean people. They suck the Belizean economy and contributes nothing. You see $30 million we get to Novelos. The bus industry any better? The bus industry any better? You see you see in telco, you make one in telco. You see any in telco they operate, but we still pay a lot of money for in telco. We lost a lot of real government real estate because in telco. Because the PUP gave real estate back to Social Security in lieu of payment made for Glenn Godfrey. But you see then they're all about. Then they drive in a AC, then they enjoy life. Then they're the PUP members. Carla, good morning. Premier, you got it? We gone. Yeah, right. They are the members. The rank and file, the one where you see the out there, so they are getting a quarter rum and a plate of food for go up on my pan, go make nice. Then going through the alley and make a lot of nice and cuss up. But you know, then are the barbarians. Those are the barbarians. You see how they behave? And this are the same. This is why, and I tell you, and I want Belizeans, young and old. Young and old know that the only government will develop this country and we have people at heart that the United Democratic Party. But you look on the last 10, 11 years of this government, since this government getting from 2008, right? From 2008, you look on the development will take place in this country. You hear the PUP say, and Cordell and say, oh, this is the government will like borrow. This is the infrastructure government. This is this is that. But you could never hear them say the PUP that the corrupt government. That mean the UDP that the corrupt government. When they tell you about the Petro-Carib money. Man, okay, yeah, you spend the Petro-Carib money. The United Democratic Party spend the Petro-Carib money, yes, but where they spend it on? They spend it on Belizeans. They spend it home. Improve the lives of Belizeans. When you hear about Petro-Carib and the PUP, $80 million you can't account for. In fact, the whole Petro-Carib, the PUP passed that over to the big tree down south. And they control their own thing. You don't know where they go on. You don't know where they go on. That tell the United Democratic Party win, that the United Democratic Party decided, yeah, well, make we take over. So where they go on? When you try, but account for the money, $80 million. $80 million. Boy, I tell you, but Belindo, and I tell you something fun, so you see how the PUP they operate that City Hall. That are how the PUP operate
in central government
all over. You see, you got the Novelos, you got the Tri-Gap, you got one lot of them they wrong. Then in the wings, you know why? They're hungry. They're hungry because life wasn't so hard. Life get hard now because see how it going. Thing now the turnover. Thing now the turnover. And so we have to do whatever we need to do. You see, they get on a talk show, they show, and they tell you a whole lot of craziness. You know why they tell you a whole lot of craziness? Because they're hungry. They're hungry. And there are people in Belize who could only operate under one People's United Party. One lot of them are sitting there, move all around.
They were right there. They were, in fact, some of them were the cars. Of the Superbun, they were the cars of the Mahogany Heights, they were the cars of Intelco, they were the cars of Galleria Maya, they were the cars of the DFC going belly up, and they are right there just waiting. As soon as the PUP, if they're to ever win again, they will come right back. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen if you have the very same people who are maladministering the last government? They are the same people who are waiting to come right back in. What do you think will happen? And for young people, you think that the United Democratic Party is bad? You think that the United Democratic Party is corrupt? You think that the United Democratic Party is only spending money on infrastructure? You know what I say when the PUP in?
They spend money upon themselves.
God forbid everything they do that does thief. They just thief. They go in if it thief. We don't sit down here and make up a story about the Intelco computers. It is a matter of record. They take $10 million. They tell the Belizean people that Intelco
donate it.
That Intelco will pay for it. At the end of the day, they end up right up on the Superbun. Yeah. We don't sit down here and tell you no lie about soybean. And across the board, you know, in every single ministry this thing happen. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, for example, we don't sit down here and make up a lie that the minister at the time hire a brother for tear down a wall and get $100,000
for one wall.
We don't sit down here and make that up.
That
as a matter of record.
We don't tell her. Yeah. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Yeah, good morning. I'm calling from Parktown.
From where?
We have a Chihuahua, Orange Water, where our person street behind the police station, Orange Water. I want to point out a video and show how the feet look, how the stone left on the road are cut about like the big game 4.5 one or something like that. And these are the things that the people don't realize here in Parktown. They are putting the PUP in the government, but knowing what they did to this country, forgetting what they did to Belizean and to all of our citizens in this country. Yes, we know that we have not been getting nothing from the government, but the government is working for the people, and the students here in Orange Walk are getting the benefits from the loans from the institutions that the government gives, DFC and other departments. Another thing that I want to bring to the media is that the hospital here in Orange Walk Town, Mendes Plaza here in Orange Walk, that they have several times the patient has been critical, and due to want to have money, make money for these people here, they hold back the patients them, and when it's the last minute, they want to rush them to the regional hospital here in Orange Walk Town, and then when they reach the hospital, patients die because it's too late to do anything for them. These are the things that the people who are giving license to doctors need to check on. These are the things that do these criminals, these people losing their life for stupidness, sir. You understand?
Okay.
So thanks somebody to investigate this situation here. Thank you very much.
Okay, buddy. You talk on street, you talk on medical, you talk on a lot of things. Yeah, fun. So when we tell you about who get loan from DSC and how much money, you talk about that, but you got that you know, they make up that story. You got information.
That those are things that are a matter of public record.
Yeah.
When they tell you about that $30 million that they spent on a soybean project that never one day grind one kernel.
Mm-hmm.
No one day one beans. One beans, no one soybean was ever grown by that, and they spent $30 million on it.
You know,
we know they sit down here and make it up.
All the money.
There are Auditor General reports on those things.
Mm-hmm. They got all the money just gone for politics. Whatever they had, they can't even get trapped all that. They start give that out for politics. I remember when you tell you $98 million from Mahogany Heights. When they tell you, well, we build a city with 10 miles from the nearest river. With 10 miles from destruction, you bring it out. Oh, when we drive down the main street, we will come up to the municipal palace, and then we will come up. We will reach the mall. This is Carolina, you know. They tell you, oh, and this and how we have so much house and the land they want big, so that one family could go a nice man with that day. But we owe for it. We owe for something when they tell you we have, and they will not get value for money. But listen to me. You buy the piece of land. You pay the land. You pay money to somebody. We not even had authority to sell the land. When you come back, the man take the money. The man take the money and gone. When the rightful owner come, you have to try pay him. And they need to tell him what value for his money. But you want to tell me, Fonso, you they operate this whole lands department. You they buy one portion of land. You they acquire a portion of land for Bill, the Mahogany Heights, Carolina, and the whole bunch of them. The whole bunch of them, because there were a whole bunch of them. You want to tell me you don't do due diligence and do your search and find out for who the land? For who the land, who you pay, but you know what happened? They want a deal, and like I tell Premier, listen to me, I want to buy that piece of land from Fonso. But when we don't check it out, you find out that, listen to me, one little fall in and sing it Fonso, you know. But here we happen, I had a PUP,
okay.
And I agree there, and okay, boy, listen to me.
Go through
and pay that man for the land. We are dealing with that later.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
If you have enough for your money, you see?
But you see,
the government money. So
and I want
Fonso,
I want Belizeans, I want especially the young people, listen to what we tell them. We tell them about the amount of money in the super bond where we were, the corruption from of the PUP. That's not we tell them, only we tell them. Johnny Briseno tell them. Johnny Briseno in a speech say the PUPs will make millions. That are the cancer. So basically, Johnny Briseno want to run one party we're riddled with cancer. We're riddled with lone thief. He was the one who get out there and say, bring back the millions, the millionaires, those who became PUP became millionaires. But then they know they are. but then they out there, they waiting at the wings because you got more millionaires coming.
You remember Galleria Maya?
Yeah, $8 million, one big party.
Build one big hotel and casino.
Create jobs.
Make all the Mexican and go across. They have Tecate, they have Modelo, they have Superior, they have Carnival dancers, they have all
yes, they carry a whole lot of Carnival band family.
$8 million later.
Who pay for it?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But you say you
not even one cement block.
Fonso, you said something earlier, right? You remember the $5 million US for the computer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Intelco will pay for it. But here we happen. We end up to pay for it because we pay for Intelco. It was government who financed Intelco. And we lost big money. In Intelco. But you know here nothing. And up to when this government took over, we had to pay fees to Intelco for one intercom system. There was just one intercom.
Doctor just reset that was just settled earlier this year.
Yeah.
Earlier this year or last year?
Late last year, I think, or early this year.
No, this year.
Early.
Settled the thing earlier this year with Intelco. We still pay for Intelco. As a matter of fact, the headsets they're still there. I'm sorry, the handsets are still there.
The whole telecom system.
Never work.
All you could do that ring that take the phone.
That like you can walkie-talkie.
You can't like I can't take the Intel Corporation and call you.
No.
I only that one intercom thing. You press a button and the next one answer you over one next room there. But we paid big. Boy, I tell you, look on Western Development. Belino they tell you about he build dredge. How he build dredge and somebody copy for him dredge? The dredge are the one that made the right out there on the Northern Highway right the back there. Yeah, I mean, boss, this is what maybe could tell you about there and the land. Man owns seafront property. Right the back the seafront property. When they go off, start build, and I'm a good next PUPT, you know. When they go off, find, well, I got seafront property, I look for sell me seafront property. When the person want to buy the due diligence, they say, but wait, this is no seafront property. The property there front of the sea, you know. When they gone, my boy saw a hinga land front of the land. He tightly talk about submerged land. When you tell them man about the land, almost 3 miles of land through the whole day. But then they tell you, oh, they get pan thing the morning and talk one bad pan of nonsense. Why is Belinda repairing the bridge? I want ask the minister responsible for works. If send 2 engineers from Bamopan, if you look pan a bridge. That bridge operate good well.
That the work is being done properly.
Yes, man.
Really want to make sure that bridge is being done properly because it is a risk. We're taking a risk that anybody, if that thing not done properly, that you will just drop through that hole there and you're going in at the water.
Well, I not drop through the whole bridge one drop. You see, kept me the talk the other day.
An old board carpenter, Joe.
Yeah.
Then an old steel carpenter.
They don't blue steel or old steel.
You got blue steel and you got old steel.
Old steel carpenter.
The old steel welder.
But that boy, you're rough. But you sit and get up there and make a whole lot of noise. They tell you, oh, this, that. Ba. Boss, make I tell you something. This is a typical how the PUP work, you know. You see that surprise if you know that you got Belinda they work on a bridge and at the same city council staff to work on it.
And I want to say who they don't
that what we need to get a boat. We need to get a boat and who they will. Because I will tell you, Alfonso, I remember when we took over, and I know I call him because I want to be a good school buddy. No calling him, And you have people like Mara, and you got a lot of people that will want to tell you, right under the PUP, you know what they used to do. Remember that time we used to build some big in fact, they had one right on the Kill side by the fence, the old Pongyard compound, some big concrete culvert, big. They used to build it in the city council. The city council used to build it. So what they do? You get one of the supervisors from the works department. This is a PUP, you know. This is Anna Fonseca David. David gave this man the contract for build the concrete thing, the culvert. And you know what part of the thing they build, and when they build, the thing built right in the city council compound of Pongyard by the same people who work for works. The works department get city council is being paid by city council. The only time, and then they make their work Saturday and Sunday. And they get overtime.
Yeah, no, but the question is how much they pay the contractor.
That one.
Because the work is being done by in-house. It's being done, but then they pay one contractor for it. And who are the contractor?
Boy, I could tell you who was the contractor. At all early crowd, you see when Ellis started with the SCL and then made a city council, then they want PUP contract, then a PUP arrangement, where they take them right out and say, well, all right, here we have you the PUP, you want control this. That the whole the council, that the whole PUP operate. You see, it was under the UDP city council when they decided to bring back the sanitation department. You talk to a lot of them people in the sanitation department right now, and you ask them if they want to go back to privatization. They want to tell you no. Because they used to, when they privatize, they get a loan. The interest alone upon the loan are like loan shark operation. Sometimes when the people tell you when they carry home, they pay, then they carry home change. Because you know how they operate. They want a little loan, but you borrow a little loan, but you pay loan shark rate. But the PUP, boy, city council, the barbarians are at the gate.
The only two we must eat, the Cordell and the Linders then. The only they feed. They're not the only one who feed. But the barbarians, they must wait that they get.
But then tell about poor and poverty and the depressed society we live in. Man, listen to me. You may hear. Yesterday I was listening to news because I think Guatemala had elections yesterday. And then they tell you about 1 million kids. 1 million will live in poverty. And then they tell you, then, if I'm not mistaken, I think they say for their population are 70 million. We never got 1 million people here. We have a whole lot of, Belize is good. Belize a paradise, but you see one lot of we complain too much. We believe that we got this entitlement syndrome. George Price teach me. George Price, when you get independence, you get independence, you're free. People believe, everything is free. So you know what happened, you don't worry yourself because everything is free. You're free. You're free with the talk about freedom for make decisions. And so we need to learn to make the correct decisions. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley will be right back after this short commercial break.
The weather today will be sunny, 75% humidity with temperatures up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
With these blazing hot temperatures, hydration is essential, and Crystal Water has a new option. We're introducing Crystal Flavored Water in 4 refreshing flavors: crisp apple, fruity peach, delicious grape, and fresh watermelon. It's new, it's delicious, and it's flavorful with no calories. Taste the flavors with Crystal Flavored Water. Get them all at a store near you.
Belikin is brewed only in a Belize, by Belizeans, for Belizeans. In fact, without Belizeans, Belikin wouldn't exist. Introducing the Scarlett Macaw researcher Francisco, a fellow Belizean with an authentic Belizean story that, like Bellikins, could happen only in a Belize.
I will be honest, it's not easy doing this. Climbing those trees, being away from your family is not easy, but seeing those beautiful parrots, I love it. That's all I could say. This is an amazing job for me.
Chicky Bull, it's so peaceful. The Scarlett Macaws, they feel so free here.
The question maybe will be why we have to do this. Poachers, our neighbor country that came into Belize and stolen those chicks, carry its grass to the border and sell it. So we need to see if we could do something about that situation. Climbing trees, monitoring my macaws is only in beautiful Belize.
Salute to all our fellow Belizeans with a story so unique like Bellikins that it could happen only in a Belize. Bellikin, the beer of Belize.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Did you see it? Of course not, but you heard it. That's the sound of freshness. Yes, that's the sound of Sprite's authentic flavor. Lemon lime, clear and bubbly. Since 1961, Sprite has made the hottest days the best moments to stay fresh. Sprite, stay fresh.
When constructing, follow proper electrical standards and use designs that allow natural lighting. Save energy, save money. This message brought to you by Belize Electricity Limited.
I woke up with Digi on my mind. Got a phone call on the Digi line. Finna work all day on DigiNet, but right now we're about to DigiFed. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination. Digi got the best service. The only one you can depend on. They got the hook up with the fiber. They got the hook up with the fiber. The fiber. Digi be kind of service. I feel me push on the chat talk. All you want with the Digicel. Yes, me's a Digi girl. Use DigiNet all day. And when me stay home, use digital. Same way. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination.
Whether it's a party in Belize,
Fiesta and Coke, you know, dollar not joke, him don't know about play.
in the US, or in the Caribbean. The choice is clear. The party rum is Fiesta Rum, distributed by Travelers Liquors. Drink responsibly.
I tell me argument now. Travelers Fiesta Rum, the new rum. DJ Dollar new rum. It make you feel all good. Blessed.
Fruit flavor came to Belize.
Use has more fruit taste. Your family will love it. Use has more fruit taste. A lot of fruits to enjoy. Pineapple and strawberry, mango, tamarind and peach, horchata, watermelon, lemon, salsa, orange, tangerine, and Jamaica. Use.
Use tastes more like fruit.
Distributed exclusively by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
They say money makes the mail run. So when you need it to run at lightning speed, go with the Pro EMS. Express Mail Service is the worldwide post office brand of its speed mail. Your item is received at one of our counters and quickly and reliably flown to its overseas destination within 2 to 3 days. EMS is available in Belize 7 days per week. Rest assured that you're in good hands because tracking, signature, and delivery confirmation can be monitored on the internet. The best part is EMS is at least 40% cheaper than anyone else. So why pay more when the best, the Belize Postal Services EMS, is available for far less? EMS for speed, economy, and service you need when you need it.
Come visit us at Vintage Salon Beauty and Fashion, located at 8.5 Mile on the Philip Golson Highway, Airport Plaza. We offer flawless styling and care for your hair and entire body in a beautiful and regal atmosphere. At Vintage, we do haircuts, perms, colors, shampoo and conditioning, curling, and more. Need more pampering? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We do manicures, pedicures, facials, and massages. Schedule your appointment today by calling 205-2537. Going somewhere special and you need shoes and that purse or handbag to match? We've got that too. Check out our selection handpicked just for you. Vintage Salon is committed to creating an enjoyable image for our clients to look and feel their very best. Come visit us today at 8.5 Mile Philip Golson Highway. Vintage Salon, Beauty and Fashion. We make you look your best and feel sensational.
Did you see it? Of course not, but you heard it. That's the sound of freshness. Yes, that's the sound of Sprite's authentic flavor. Lemon lime, clear and bubbly. Since 1961, Sprite has made the hottest days the best moments to stay fresh. Sprite, stay fresh.
Belikin is brewed only in a Belize, by Belizeans, for Belizeans. In fact, without Belizeans, Belikin wouldn't exist. Introducing the Scarlet Macaw researcher Francisco, a fellow Belizean with an authentic Belizean story that, like Belikin's, could happen only in a Belize.
I will be honest, it's not easy doing this. Climbing those trees, being away from your family is not easy, but seeing those beautiful parrots, I love it. That's all I could say. This is an amazing job for me.
Chicky Bull, it's so peaceful. The scarlet macaws, they feel so free here.
The question maybe will be why we have to do this. Poachers, our neighbor country that came into Belize and stolen those chicks, carry its grass to the border and sell it. So we need to see if we could do something about that situation. Climbing trees, monitoring my macaws is only in beautiful Belize.
Salute to all our fellow Belizeans with a story so unique like Belikin's that it could happen only in a Belize. Belikin, the beer of Belize.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
New look, still nice, same price, follow the lights, club tight, vibes nice, keep the lighthouse coming all night. It's crisp, it's hype, it's a girl's night, follow the lights, ladies love it, great taste. Lighthouse make we move up with ways. Feel good, celebrate. Anytime of the night, never late. Lighthouse Lager. New look, new size. Follow the light.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Whether it's a party in Belize,
Fiesta and Coke, you know, that I not joke, him don't know about play.
in the US, or in the Caribbean,
DJ Dalla drink Travelers Fiesta rum.
the choice is clear. The party rum is Fiesta Rum, distributed by Travelers Liquors. Drink responsibly.
I tell me argument now. Travelers Fiesta rum, and the new rum. DJ Dalla new rum. It make you feel all good. Blessed.
I woke up with Digi on my mind. Got a phone call on the Digi line. Finna work all day on DigiNet, but right now we're about to DigiFan. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination. Digi got the best service. The only one you can depend on. They got the hook up with the fiber. They got the hook up with the fiber. The fiber. Digi behind the service, I feel me push up the chat talk. All you want with the digital, yes, me's a Digi girl, use DigiNet all day. And when me stay home, use digital same way. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination.
Fruit flavor came to Belize.
Yus has more fruit taste. Your family will love it. Yus has more fruit taste. A lot of fruits to enjoy. Pineapple and strawberry, mango, tamarind and peach, horchata, watermelon, lemon, salsa, orange, tangerine, and Jamaica. Yus. Y-U-S.
Yus tastes more like fruit.
Distributed exclusively by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
Welcome back to Monday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio to Wave 105.9 and 99.9, our entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Monday. It's the 12th day of August, 2019. Alfonso, I want to advise the Barbarians when they go to the gate at the Belize City Council. They not only need to look for the mayor, they need to look for Belindo and ask Belindo for a job. Because it look like the Hindi get all the jobs.
I want to know who the wild man with the bottom.
Well, we need to get a boat and go see.
You don't need no boat, Joe. All you need for the go up on the side.
Okay.
You separate the vehicle run off from.
Yeah.
Right there and go see.
See who they there.
I want to say who the well man.
I would want to see the type of work that is being done too.
I think I might test myself for that.
If you go see who the well man.
So who they done there.
You need to ask the POP there if you tell you when the well man they underneath.
No, the man they under the thing there every day. The well thing. Piece of wall iron and that's a wall iron down there. That's what the man do.
Why? But I'll tell you something. It's dangerous. I'm hoping that maybe I'm asking. I'm pleading to the Ministry of Works to go and do an inspection of that bridge. And do an inspection of the works that is being done. They can't tell us something, Alfonso. You might look at the surface of the bridge, but I learned from some years ago when I was part of an inspecting team, right? When you go under the bridge, mean that then you see a lot of thing, and why you need to see the kind of work what they do.
Before we continue, Joe, I just want to say a pleasant good morning to Miss Radiance Ramos, who they listen to it, and I got allowed. So all the neighbors in here, what will they say? So good morning, Miss Radiance.
Miss Radiance, all the neighbors here that the Barbarians we got Miss Radiance are from Belize City, Joe. Oh no fire. But anyway, the people in Belize City, we want a job, we no go right up in Lindo. Go right up in Lindo. They hing all the job there.
But the hing they get all the job
there.
Yeah, so if the hing they get all the job there, I don't know if he could give on the job because it is likely that the same council do the job and he just collect the same equipment, the same workers, everything.
Them
bright for their own good, then to bright for their own good. They over bright. Then I stayed on bulb.
You see, then they only cooperate on our PUP, you know. You see, them involved in the big, in the PUP government. But now, boy, he make sure he get the feelers, he get every tentacles into the city council. And he got clear. And they not care, no, they not shame.
Yeah, somebody yesterday, man. Say, okay, say that PUP. And we no seats. Toys, eh? You think Belfred fair now?
So he must eat.
Mm-hmm.
He must eat. But that's how the PUP behave.
I hope we're getting quality for the amount of money we're they pay. And I would want to know how much they pay. That's the question. How much they pay? Because from the extent of work where I see they do that, they're just welding and the weld rods across the bottom of the bridge like that.
Well, they had to on that side of the bridge, because I've seen a picture of it, whereby on that side of the bridge, a fellow came here and he showed me the pictures, right? Where you actually saw from the decking, right? The top, you could see the river through the decking, because for some they had holes and like that, and so I don't know if the only welding needs to be done there, but like I say, I would ask.
I don't have a clue what needs to get done there. I don't know engineer, but I could tell you something. It needs to be properly done.
Yeah.
It needs to be properly done, and it needs to be properly supervised.
Mm-hmm. And we need to give value for money.
That we need to properly supervise that thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Because pedestrians walk on that every single day. And God forbid you not do the thing properly and people gonna hurt themselves or you go dead after the fall out of the, one of them after the decking they were in the kind of the decking of the thing is what is completely corroded and rotting. That the way
you got some steel extend from the bottom we go over and then the decking fits on that.
So I hope that there is some level of informed supervision taking place there, that thing not go drop away.
And I'm hoping that somebody signs off before you collect. You just not go and make sure we get value for money. But that's how the PUP behave, boy. That's how the PUP operate. So I'm telling all the work is being done on the bridge.
And why there was there any announcement made? Why the city council never have a press conference? I think this is the one appropriate time for have a press conference and tell me what they do.
Well,
not
only that, they should
what
have.
What are the extent of work what they do?
They should have had a fund. So I think what they should do, like the UDP used to do, when you go on a job. One job like
open
that.
It to 10 now?
Open it up to 10 now. Say, well,
so
okay.
That qualified people can apply for it.
And then you could actually see what their qualifications are. You could see where, and because basically when you apply, you want to give one history of work you've done. And so you could say, well, why this man may do this job? This is how much he may charge per our job. The job was done well, and you know mine.
No tendering was then done for this. Absolutely no tendering was done for this job.
You see, when
and the scope of work, what would the extent of work and the kind of work that is necessary to be done, I think you would have wanted the best person, the most qualified person to do this kind of work.
And not
there
necessarily
was no tendering.
You see,
so even if Bill were to have won the bid by his expertise and his price, I can't sit down here and say nothing, you know.
No.
But then just give the data, give the thing, just like that. The data just give the thing. So they have to run with that picture, have to.
And then it's not being paid by for them money. It's being
no,
paid
of course it is not.
The residents' money.
Yeah, that is city council money, that is city money. That's not for them money. But this is what is wrong with the PUP. That they think that municipal money, they think that government money, that for their money, they really think that money where belong in for them pocket. It need to go for the council and into them pocket.
Well, that's a whole PUP.
And then they complain, and they ball all kind of thing that they don't got no money.
They need to float on $6 million bond to meet expenses, man, because of this. Because of that, I know. City Council had one. City Council had equipment. They had.
And then they always jump up above transparency and accountability. Where is the transparency in that contract that Berlin Nugget? You say all of the contracts where the government has executed, all of them have gone to tender. All of them have gone
and
to
they've
tender,
received more than
and
one.
People have bid for it, and then you look on the best bid in terms of price and the qualifications and that kind of thing. They have done no such thing.
You know,
I say the work that is being done in Belize City, some of the infrastructure work, the grading and so of streets, none of that has been done, put to tender. And outside of it not being put to tender, this is the work where the council itself could have done.
We got equipment.
Yes.
But we're selling
and
equipment.
Expertise.
Yeah.
And you turn around and you sell off all the equipment too.
Because when they got in, they get the engineer to find out how much load of sand you need upon this, because they want investigate how much load of sand you need upon this per so much foot. One whole other thing, how deep you will put it, and so you could go right back and calculate. Now what they do? Well, a lot of the streets they already don't know that grade the street. Take the material and put it on the next street. Patch hole. In fact, you may see right out there on where the street name Mahogany Street, right by Bronx, where they do the old tar, where they pull up from half some of the streets there, then take the tar there and set them in the hole. Right wrong, yeah.
But I show you
Yeah.
that wrong, the mahogany sheet,
Yes.
the sheet, is it Mopan sheet?
Mopan by Bronx. No, I saw it. You show me and I gone and I see the thing. So a big hole and they got it. They got
Then
it.
the kind of work where Belindo is known to do. He's an old board carpenter.
Old steel
You
engineer.
got blue steel and got old steel.
So you got a blue steel and you got old
Now only
steel.
then they get the contract now.
Yeah. We not got other people. Put the thing out to tender, man. Open the thing up. Accept tenders. Accept your bids, right? And you look on it. I mean, Fonso, if you tell me, listen to me, I had 4 bids. These are the bids. And if one bid come and the bid, they're not the lowest bid. But when you look on the 4 on it, and you look on qualification, boom, 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 the kind of conditions, and you say, here we happen. Man, I agree, though. Because it does not necessarily be that the lowest tender.
The lowest bid win it.
Right.
I have no faith that the work is being done properly.
I know. If you may kind of want to go up on our bridge. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yes, good morning. Me again. It would be wise, maybe, to request from callers to call in and state whether they would like to request or demand, since we work for the people and it's all about the people. A press conference explaining what works will be done, how long they will take, how it will affect traffic. We have a right as citizens of Belize City and residents of Belize City to know how this will be performed during an X period of time. So people need to call in as regular citizens and demand that there is a press conference, and let's do like a poll and see if they will really tend to the people's request. Thank you.
Okay, but I think you asked a lot of requests from the mayor and the city council and never do it. We are asking, we are right here, and we're going right back to the trip to China, the trip to China. There were 2 councillors. That trip gone 2 weeks, come back 2 weeks now, right? You know, here nothing from the council. You know, here nothing from the mayor. The deputy mayor and a councillor, 2 of them were part of that delegation. And you know, here nothing funny. So I don't expect the city council to call a press conference or give some kind of report as to what is taking place on the bridge and who they do the bridge and how the person got the job to do the bridge. You don't expect that, because they don't feel like they have to tell anybody anything. They are now the gods of the city. They are Belize City gods, and they do what they want. And that is unacceptable. Then I say one, when we get in, we are going to counting, and we are this, and we are that. Tell us. Come out and tell us. How this one get the bid? How this one get the job? Who they do the work? What was the process? You know, tell you. That does take again I want to comment. I see, as looking through the Guardian, and the Guardian got 1,000 questions for the leader of the opposition. Right? As it relates to that trip. 1,000 questions for the leader of the opposition, PUP. Right? And you read this thing, the first question, can the leader of the opposition say if he knew of and approved the Karim Musa-led PUP delegation 1 week junket to the communist mainland China? Simple thing. All you need to do is say yes or no. Call a press conference, or probably I say, well, I can't. Well, basically, I just and nobody is happy about it. But they say, well, there will happen. I catch in an accident, so I can't respond. Okay, but there has to be a deputy. Cordial like talk. So you must go meet with Cordial and tell Cordial, well, here we am, so. Go a press conference, because Belizeans want to know.
When was the last time Bill got a contract?
When the last time Bill
got anything?
Why me no? I know they may get a lot of work for the landfill and so they may get a lot of job on the PUP for the Belama phase. Was it phase 4? For full up phase 4. You remember when you had some big thing cross the street? So big.
They went and created a mudslide over the phase 4. Judge, you never use the word judge. You had an ex-judge, and the judge pumped all the silt for the sea into the Belama phase 4. That's how much years ago.
But that good while. Because you got Kinele when they call it Bilindo Kinele too. The name of Kinele after.
Why?
I don't know what Bilindo. They got Bilindo Kinele. Because I know every now and then here when BL they do announcement for outages and say from the Bilindo Canal to right. I know he had don't know him again contract Western Development. I think he got some Western out of some key for full up land. They me get a job for full up some lots out of that way. San Pedro or Kikaka. One of the island. And they had collected all the work, and then they had only completed half of the work. And I try to remember the which what the name of the company, man, because they got one style where they name the company name give it all kind of name, you know, Pillow Top, all kind of thing.
Pillow Talk,
Pillow this.
Joe, on another note, I understand that there was an escape from the youth hostel this weekend. A number of young ladies or girls that were housed there escaped over the weekend. I think it's about 17 or so, but I think 11 of them are still at large. So authorities are at this point in time looking for them. Now and the circumstances under which they escaped are still very unclear, but I understand that they knocked out one security guard and they just made a dash for it and managed to escape over the weekend. I'm not certain if it was it was on Saturday, either on Friday or on Saturday, that they escaped from the institution there, no? So those girls are out. Mostly girls, I think, are out.
17, I think.
Escape, but 11 still remain at large.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope that they find it, no? Western Development, that a bill company. That. Then you had Western Caribbean Properties, that are Glenn Godfrey. Because they name they make them song like so that you could get confused. You don't know that which one are they. Boy, I the writer they watch this thing and watch it. Jesus Christ. Look on the amount of money they man get now, boy. $1.3 million for DFC. And you know, this is under the PUP time. Under the PUP time, right? From 1998 to 2008, $137,991,993 under the PUP. And you remember just before the last election, they may look for close down DFC. They may look for close down DFC, and I want my government give the nation a report as to what that the conditions are in loan right now. Well, I know I like Novelo's big loan. Then they may call for their loan, right? And that's why our last big $30 million, you know, $30 million. Then I know one of the Rooster loan they may for Bellevue. At another big loan. Boy, Ainsley Leslie. Man, they get big loan, you know. But this is how it work. If you look on this list, if you look on this list, where I got that, right? It's a list. It might sound like it's old, right? But if you look on a list there, so loan PUP. Loan PUP. I lost PUP, boy. But so you think Johnny or Cordell want
I want to have a press conference, man. I want the council to have a press conference to tell you how Bill get a contract, what process they use. I remember when Bradley was there, he put the things out the tender, the newspapers, they everywhere. People know that then they tender for the thing there, and the best bid would get it. The best in terms of the qualification of the contractor as well as the price that is being paid, that would have been paid to do the work, no? But not this time around, boy. Bill get everything.
You used to know what are the retainer fee, everything. What are the costs for the street? Where they are dope on the street, but nothing where. And then you notice that there were different contractors doing work. There are no one man they do street, one man they do bridge, the same man they do bridge, the same man they do the same family they do music, the same family they administrate. You know, see that in the UDP, but this is how the PUP do it, boy. This is how the UDP do it. And like I say, I'd encourage Belizeans, residents of Belize City, the one that when they refer to as Barbarians. When you see Bilindo, ask Bilindo for job, ask him for something because he look like the only he not the king. He not the king. Because he look like they not got no stop on him. He could go to bridge, he could go to street. And my question is, you know, one of the things I want to say too, that when you give out one contract, when you bid for a job, you need to have the equipment to do the job. I just because of me, I could get one job, then I go lease from this one, or lease from that one, lease equipment from that one. That's
so why the people now why you lease the equipment and not get it
exactly contract? That's what I'm saying, because the person
they're
a barbarian too. They are classified as barbarian. Only the king sits at the table. So the king sits at the table and the king does the discussion, and then you know where the barbarian and get buy our rent your equipment. Rent your backhoe, or rent your grader, or rent your front end loader, or rent something for you. Come and tell you that, you know. boy, but this is how the PUP do it. And this is the same PUP, we want to get in a government back, you know. It was announced that the United Democratic Party will have a convention for leadership in February.
9th of February.
9th of February.
Sunday, the 9th of February. It's going to be taking place at the Belize Civic Center. That's the center. The mass of the party will converge, and you'll have the National Convention. And the National Convention is made up of people who are representative of the party.
The 31 delegates.
The 31 constituencies, and they have delegates. And they have also the persons who won the municipal elections. You also have senators, you have persons of the central executive who make up the entire mass of the party in terms of the national convention. But it's not only them that will be able to attend. I mean,
the whole family could come, but there will
be a countrywide movement of people coming in.
The 9th of February, and that will be a Sunday at the Belize City Center. Okay, and well then they will be accepting applications, right?
Yes, the applications are open.
Okay.
Leader, deputy leader, first deputy, chairman, and deputy chairman. 5 positions.
Leader, deputy leader, chairman.
First deputy.
First deputy,
Chairman and deputy chairman.
Okay.
So it's 5 positions that will be open for election. Anybody who's interested, who's a member of the United Democratic Party, you can submit your name. It goes through the process of vetting, and if you're qualified, you can hold any of those positions. If you think you want to be, you could be.
If the people choose you.
Well, you'll be vetted first of all. There will be a vetting process. After the vetting, then it goes into the election. So, at this point in time, we only have people who have expressed interest in the leadership, which is Honorable John Saldiva and Honorable Patrick Farber. They have expressed interest in the leadership. There's been no other interest expressed. There's been no interest expressed in any of the other positions as yet. But now that we have a date, I would imagine that people would be coming forward and saying they would want to be chairman or deputy
different
chairman
positions,
or what have you,
the different positions in the party.
Right. So that is yet to take place.
Tell me, because you're more familiar with that, and people need information. Let's say, for example, you have the leader. You have to apply for the position of leader, and then you have to apply for the position of deputy leader. It's not like, for example, and I ask if for example you have two persons, right, who applied for leadership, and only one could win. They're not like, okay, well, one becomes the leader and the next one becomes the deputy. You have to apply for the positions. Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
And I don't know that there is anything stopping anybody from applying for both leader and deputy leader. I don't know that the constitution of the party speaks to the ability of any one person to be able to run for more than one position at the same time.
But you can only hold one position.
You can only hold one position, of course. They're like Bolida. Remember that Latcher? Remember the other day, first and second place. For the same numbers, and then Brad's only award one prize. Yeah, well, that's how it works. You can't win the two positions, and it's an election. So the various constituencies will have delegates, and the delegates and the constituency representative, who is either a area rep or a standard bearer, will marshal their people to go and vote for the various, for whoever it is they think
they
best represents.
And so these are the people who will vote for the 5 positions.
Right.
And the 5 positions will be, they'll have the convention for the 5 positions that same day.
Yes.
Okay, and it's the 9th of February.
And my God, I try to get the exact breakdown of how many delegates there will be.
The makeup
of the voting population, or the voting core of.
What you call that one day? What you call that party? The group. I know the delegates representing the 31 constituencies, and then you have senators, you have other people. Well, what you call that group? Is that that are the central one?
No, that is the convention. That is the national convention.
Okay.
That is the national convention.
Okay.
It's an event, and it's also the makeup of the people who vote.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to get the Honorable John Saldiva had posted over the weekend what the makeup of the voting population of the. The electorate, the electorate for the
national convention.
I can't seem to find it, but as soon as I do, I'll read it out.
So that will the convention, and that's for leadership roles in the party, because like you say, we have you have the leader, the deputy leader, the first leader. What do you call it? The second leader.
You have the party leader,
the deputy
party leader, the first deputy, the chairman, and the vice chairman.
Okay,
or the
five
deputy
point.
chairman of the party. 5 positions, and only those. And you don't have nothing more, because that is what constitutes the leadership of the party.
And the electorate at the convention has to elect those positions.
Right.
They're not like the chairman. They're not like the leader could say, well, this is my first leader, this is my super leader, my super deputy.
No. We don't know the PUP. You see, the PUP have their own thing, how they do their own whatever. But at the end of that process, the leader say, no man, after all of that, this is my deputy, my first deputy. You imagine that after you go through a whole process, and then they just push aside all of the deputies.
I make we look out. We could just watch how the PUP and the UDP operate. When they had, because I remember, good, they had the leadership convention for the People's United Party in Belmopan. And if I recall, Cordell never even win. Rado beat her.
Yes.
And when the whole cause basically the person who was supposed to be for Belize City was Karim Musa. Karim Musa was for Belize City. And basically when they do.
Okay, here it is. This is what
that's important to me.
This is Honorable John Saldiva's saying. It says the decision on who will be the next leader of the United Democratic Party and likely the next Prime Minister of Belize will fall to 560 party delegates selected thusly.
All right.
A. You have 16 per constituency.
Hold on, make a write in my book. We're going to hold.
So it's 16 per constituency.
16,
Multiply that by 31. So 16 delegates multiplied by 31.
Times 31.
So you get with 496 voters there.
496,
All UDP municipal members, which at this point in time is 41.
41.
Municipal members, 41. And the central executive members, which is 23. So he adds it up to 560. I don't know. I guess the
central executive members that are how much?
23.
23.
Yeah, that is so 560 people will be able to vote for the election. So the last time it was more than that. It was closer to 600 people because we had more seats from the
municipal election. So when you say municipality, municipal, we're talking about all our the
councillors and
mayor and
mayors, councillors and mayors.
Okay.
That, and then the central executive are, of course, you have the chairman, the secretary general, and other people who make up the central executive, who include also senators as well, who make up that
23.
Yeah.
So that would mean like Darrell would be in that 23.
I would imagine so.
He
Yes,
would be
because
in the
he's a
23.
senator. So that's how they.
Okay.
So
and
now
so that comes up to
560.
560. Okay, I got that. All right, I got that.
So so let me just read the whole post by Honorable John Saldiva. It says the decision on who will be the next leader of the United Democratic Party and likely the next Prime Minister of Belize will fall to 560 party delegates selected thusly. A. 16 per constituency multiplied by 31, which gives you 496. B. All UDP municipal members, which add up to 41. C. The central executive members, which equals 23. The rest of the voting population can still indirectly participate in this process by contacting your UDP area representative or UDP standard bearer or UDP council members or delegates from your constituency and letting them know who you feel and who is your choice for leader. Together we will make this all important decision for our party and country. That is what Honorable John Zaldivar posted.
Okay, so 560 persons will decide who the leader will be.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just going back over it again. 16 per constituency. We have 31 constituencies, so that gives 496. Municipal bodies, representative from municipal bodies, we have 41. And then the central executive members, 23. And if you add that up, it gives you 560. And this convention will be held on the 9th day of February, Sunday, the 9th day of February, at the Belize City Center.
Ruben Campos tells me that there is a second deputy position. Also a second deputy, so it's 6 positions.
6, okay. Correct that. So chairman, leader. Deputy leader.
First deputy.
And second deputy. Deputy leader. And then you got one chairman and one deputy.
But hold on. Currently, you have the Prime Minister, or the party leader, Honorable Dean Barrow. You have the deputy party leader, which is
Patrick Faber.
Then you have Honorable Orin Contreras, who's the first deputy. Why? Or maybe Ruben has it mixed up. I don't know. I have to clarify that.
Yeah, just check it.
But I know that there are in the leadership top down the 3 positions. So you have the party leader, the deputy party leader, and the first
deputy.
Yeah. I don't know, unless Ruben is referring to Honorable Patrick Faber as first deputy party leader, and then Honorable Orin Contreras as second deputy party leader. But I don't know. That is maybe my thing. I may be wrong. But for sure, I know I have always known it to be 5 positions.
Well, for sure, it's for leadership in the United Democratic Party. We want to clarify the positions, and
it's a national event.
Yeah.
It needs to be highlighted that it's a national event, and the various constituencies will be mobilizing their people from the various areas to come.
You think the civic one big enough for hold a crowd, boy?
I don't wonder right now, because it's gonna be a massive.
Be big because you're looking at 31 constituencies. Be big, man.
It'll be huge.
What time start? Did they say the time?
The time has. I don't have the time. I have it at about 10. It usually starts around 10.
That no, don't tell 6, 7.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a big event, and we want to ask all UDP family members to mark their calendar. Boy, it's the 9th day of February, 2020. The UDP convention, right? So we want to invite all our family members to come out.
Please come out and support the United
like you say, the members of the constituency could talk to their area representative, their leader, their representative, and express to them
who they think is the best person for the leader. Yeah. Because where they carry the swing right now, the biggest interest I think in this affair is the leadership. Who will take over Honorable Dean Barrow's position.
I am confident.
It's going to be a huge task, but I am certain that either one of the gentlemen that have put up their name will be able to lead this party into an next general election victory. I am almost certain of that.
I'm getting some information here. Let me just pull it out. I'm getting some information here. The closing date and time for the submission of applications for the 5 leadership position is 5. Leadership position is at 5 p.m. Friday, October. Boy, I think this would be October the 25th.
Yeah. But make them just send it back again.
Yeah, just send back the information. Yeah, I say, yeah, and I don't want to do anything. October. I'm assuming.
It would be the 25th because the 25th coincides with a Friday.
Yeah. He sent it back where? No. Yeah.
The 25th, I think it's the 25th.
Yeah, but I'm getting. Oh, with them, man. Yeah. All right, I'm getting information now. It's the 25th of October. It's the party leader, the deputy party leader, the first deputy party leader, the national chair, the national party chairman, and the deputy chairman, the deputy chairperson. So it's 5 positions. So it's party leader, deputy party leader, first deputy leader, and then the national party chairman and the deputy chairman. And the closing date and time for the submission of the applications for the 5 leadership position is at 5 p.m. Friday, October the 25th. Right? So
the campaign is started. Actually, it's the 2 gentlemen who we know are seeking election at this point in time have been campaigning for quite a while now. It has been widely known that they said the phone here not the work, but the phone the work.
The phone the work. We've had calls here.
The work and the work.
The phone and the work, man. 202536020225.
But it's just a ring, they say. The phone is just a ring. Nobody not to pick it up.
Well, when you ring, we sit here. Yeah, so call back if you're complaining about the phone, or humble apologies, but we know here at the ring. All right, see, one of them come on now. You get it? No, you can't. Yeah. So again, we want to remind and invite all members of the United Democratic Party family. We do an announcement early. The leadership convention for the United Democratic Party will be held on the 9th of February 2020 at the Belize Civic Center, and the positions are leader, deputy leader, and first deputy and first deputy leader, and the chairman and the deputy chairman. And closing date for application Friday at 5 p.m. It's October the 25th, 2019. 2008. Make we take the call. Carla, good morning. You're live. Hello. See the call come in and the call drop. Our numbers are 20253602025361. 20253661. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley will be right back after the short commercial break.
Fruit flavor came to Belize.
Use has more fruit taste. Your family will love it. Use has more fruit taste. A lot of fruits to enjoy. Pineapple and strawberry, mango, tamarind and peach, horchata, watermelon, lemon, salsa, orange, tangerine, and Jamaica. Use.
Use tastes more like fruit.
Distributed exclusively by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
If your business isn't advertised with yellow, your shop probably sounds like this. But say you advertise using the yellow print, online, and mobile app. Now that's more like it. Add more yellow to your business and get noticed more than ever. Book a consultation today. Call 223-9729.
Come visit us at Vintage Salon Beauty and Fashion, located at 8.5 Mile on the Philip Colson Highway, Airport Plaza. We offer flawless styling and care for your hair and entire body in a beautiful and regal atmosphere. At Vintage, we do haircuts, perms, colors, shampoo and conditioning, curling, and more. Need more pampering? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We do manicures, pedicures, facials, and massages. Schedule your appointment today by calling 205-2537. Going somewhere special and you need shoes and that purse or handbag to match? We've got that too. Check out our selection handpicked just for you. Vintage Salon is committed to creating an enjoyable image for our clients to look and feel their very best. Come visit us today at 8.5 Mile Philip Golson Highway. Vintage Salon, beauty and fashion. We make you look your best and feel sensational.
Did you see it? Of course not, but you heard it. That's the sound of freshness. Yes, that's the sound of Sprite's authentic flavor. Lemon lime, clear and bubbly. Since 1961, Sprite has made the hottest days the best moments to stay fresh. Sprite, stay fresh.
Belikin is brewed only in a Belize, by Belizeans, for Belizeans. In fact, without Belizeans, Belikin wouldn't exist. Introducing the Scarlett Macaw researcher Francisco, a fellow Belizean with an authentic Belizean story that, like Belikins, could happen only in a Belize.
I will be honest, it's not easy doing this. Climbing those trees, being away from your family is not easy, but seeing those beautiful parrots, I love it. That's all I could say. This is an amazing job for me.
Chicky Bull, it's so peaceful. With Scarlett Macaws, they feel so free here.
The question maybe will be, why we have to do this? Poachers, our neighbor country that came into Belize and stolen those chicks, carried grass to the border and sell it. So we need to see if we could do something about that situation. Climbing trees, monitoring my macaws is only in beautiful Belize.
Salute to all our fellow Belizeans with a story so unique like Belikins that it could happen only in a Belize. Belikin, the beer of Belize.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
New look, still nice. Same price, follow the lights. Club tight, vibes nice. Keep the lighthouse coming all night. It's crisp, it's hype. It's a girl's night. Follow the lights, ladies love it. Great taste. Lighthouse make we move up with ways. Feel good, celebrate. Anytime of the night, never late. Lighthouse Lager, new look, new size. Follow the light.
From the company who brought you Buendia freeze-dried coffee, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is made in Colombia, considered among the finest coffee regions around the world. Naturally freeze-dried, Grace 100% pure Colombian coffee is exposed to less heat than other coffee brands to preserve the flavor and aroma to make the perfectly convenient cup of coffee you deserve. Have a buenos dias with Grace.
Recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.
Whether it's a party in Belize,
Fiesta and Coke, you know, dollar not joke, him don't know about play.
in the US, or in the Caribbean.
DJ Dalla drink Travelers Fiesta rum.
The choice is clear. The party rum is Fiesta Rum. Distributed by Travelers Liquors. Drink responsibly.
Alright, hear me argument now. Travelers Fiesta rum. And the new rum. DJ Dalla new rum. It make you feel all good. Blessed.
I woke up with Digi on my mind. Got a phone call on the Digi line. Finna work all day on DigiNet, but right now we're about to DigiFan. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination. Digi got the best service. The only one you can depend on. They got the hook up with the fiber. They got the hook up with the fiber. The fiber. Digi behind the service, I feel me push up the chat talk. All you want to do, Digicel. Yes, me's a Digi girl, use DigiNet all day. And when me stay home, use digital. Same way. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination.
It's the 50th year and Pelican Bash is here.
Join us as we kick off the September celebrations in a big way.
3 nights of Bash. August 29th, Riot Squad, Cadence, Mile 41 Band, TR Shine, Marlon Vanson, Ernestine Carballo, and Gil Harry 7 Band.
August 30th, Exclusive Sounds, Verge of Umbra, Sweet Pain Band, New Sensation Band, and C. Wills.
Then on August 31st, DJ Odyssey, DJ Dev, Gil Harry 7 Band, Lovelace, Super Furia, Techno Band, and Adrian the Doc Martinez. It's all going down at the Digipark in Belize City from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight.
So come out and celebrate with Pelican,
the beer of Belize.
We are a peaceful country, struggling we struggle, and we no look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no boundary, we ain't giving up no key, giving up no river that belongs.
Welcome back to Monday's edition of Fasting the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, the Entertainment and Information Center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's the 12th day of August 2019, and we just want to remind you of the back to school sale at Cellular World. They have laptops, they have laptop bag, they have tablet, they have phone. So check out Cellular World at its 5 locations, 3 in Belize City, 1 in San Pedro, and 1 in Belmopan. It's the back to school sale at Cellular World. Yeah.
What else is happening, Joe? A policeman this weekend was charged for having unlawful sexual relations or intercourse with a girl, 13. The little girl is 13 years old. And a policeman has been, let me get the report real quick, because it has been happening over a period of time.
Yeah, let's pull the call. Caller, good morning, you're live.
Yeah, brother Joe, good morning, sir. Mr. Logan again from Libertad. On the station gone off. We station then.
We station Libertad by?
Yes, we station gone off again. I know you get no information, pa.
Okay,
Don't turn on off.
Okay, we are sort that out. We are try sort it out. You get it on the radio or on the television?
Radio, on the radio.
Okay, radio.
How long, how long are you complain about this radio station?
99.9 is off in Cairo as well. It has been off for the past 2 months.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, for we radio station, they complain about long time, Papa.
Yeah, okay, buddy, we are looking to that.
Information.
Yeah. Well, humble apologies.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Have a nice morning, both of you.
You too, my brother.
You too.
Yeah, Libertad, and you see, I think a lot of times now because of technology, we take a lot of things for granted. But a lot of people still depend on radio to get the information, and so it's kind of expensive to maybe operate. And a lot of times, you put a lot of attention into trying to provide modern technology, but we need to also ensure that the radio signals are up, because a lot of people depend on the radio. Cause a lot of we not technologically savvy enough, so people will go up on a phone and they catch wave and they listen to the whole thing. But some people don't have access to that technology, and so they depend on the radio. No, that's not that. What's that for who, boy? Carla, good morning. You're live.
Morning, Mr. Bradley.
Hi, good morning.
They're not only Libertad, they get waves,
Tell me.
I did a valley, Stanquick Valley, and I can't hear. I don't get waves on the radio like more than 2 weeks now. I changed radio and all.
We're having difficulty with 99.9 as well.
Yes, man. And then I the frequency 105.9, I can't get that here any at all.
Right. But it's 99.9. We have been having difficulty with 99.9 a couple
months. I text you for last week, I tell you.
Yes, I know.
We're looking into it.
We're trying to look into it. We're saying what the problem is. We can't figure out what the problem is.
My gosh.
I know you're mystery.
Of course.
All right.
Mr. Bradley and Alfonso, I want to share something with you. I don't know if this is something what I should have said. I remember 1998 when we had our pre-victory rally at Birdseye, right?
98,
1998, When we were leaving from there, we met a man sitting on a step. But we had our red shirt and so the man looked my way and he tell me, he said, "Oh no, I lose." He said, because the PUP when take over, he said, anytime you see PUP take over, the plane they will start to fly. Well, the plane fly, the guns fly, and the lives lost. That's all I got to say.
All right. Thank you, my dear.
People must think when they think about putting back PUP, right?
Yep.
Especially with the violence and crime. That's exactly what the man tell me. And the other day I want to call in and share this thing with you now.
You want to remind me?
Yes, Mr. Alfonso. Remind them for me.
Thanks.
Okay then. Yeah. Thanks. Have a nice day.
You too. Yeah, the report that was sent out by the police department over the weekend says as follows. Where was it? Wow, I had it just now. Okay, it says on Friday, August 9, 2019, a 13-year-old female minor accompanied by a social worker visited the San Ignacio police station and reported that over the past 5 months she has been engaged in sexual relations with police constable namely Herman Milian, who is attached to the San Ignacio police station. As a result, police commenced an investigation where the minor was taken for a medical examination, which resulted that she was carnally known. PC Milian has since been arrested and charged for 8 counts of unlawful sexual intercourse.
Okay.
So a policeman to be charged like that, no.
And as you're talking about that, you know that the guy Epstein, what's his name? This rich guy apparently committed suicide over the weekend in the States.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the fellow, but I saw some news.
Wealthy guy, wealthy guy, and there's a lot of thing about him and his death and what went wrong and so. But this was a guy who had his own plane. The guy lived on a big spread. Very, very, very wealthy guy. And he was in jail. And apparently he hanged himself on Saturday morning, I think. I was watching the
he hung himself.
Committed
this is
suicide.
In the US, right?
So the thing is that a lot of things has happened in the past, so and it's now beginning to come to light. Like for example, and it brings me right back to this policeman. And so now we need to investigate, and we need to bring these, give justice to these incidents. Yep, and then we also know that they had elections in Guatemala over the weekend, and apparently what's the name of the fellow who won?
That one is supposed to be one. He's a surgeon. Elections 2019. I tell you right now what his name is. Alejandro Giammattei. Giammattei. Alejandro Giammattei.
Yeah. Right.
That's the person. That's the person who won the election. Held there. The lady, Narda Garcia's sister, was a front runner in the first round, but then he ended up winning in the second round because they have a runner. If a candidate doesn't get 50% or more of the electorate in the first round, then they have a second round to determine who the winner is.
And so the man won. But again, Alfonso, we are still waiting on the leader of the opposition or the People's United Party to give an explanation as to that trip by PUP era representative for Caribbean Shores, Karim Musa, and the PUP delegation to mainland China. We still await some sort of explanation as what was the purpose of the trip, who invited them, and we're going on. And then also we want now that we see that Bill Lindo is working on the bridge, we want some sort of explanation from the mayor. And the mayor needs to now tell us about the participation of two of his councillors, his deputy, and the guy Nunes, two PUP councillors who attended who participated in the trip, who went to mainland China. We want to know what's going on, what was their purpose on that trip, and also how did Bill Lindo get the contract.
What process was used to do the selection? Was it a tendering process, secret bid, or what?
It's a handout thing. I say, well, you do it then.
You could imagine how that conversation gone. When the mayor tells the administrator, we need to fix the bridge. So the administrator say, oh, my Paco do it.
Then,
all right, give up on the thing then.
Then my Paco say, well, no, the PUP, I have to eat. Despite the fact that the mayor refers to a lot of people who comes out at the gate there to
barbarians.
The barbarians are at the gate. So Bill, you need to meet some of the barbarians and help them. But we just want Belizeans to see
King Barbarian.
Yeah.
King Barbarian don't need to tender nothing.
I just say I want.
Yeah, and he get.
And so the people.
Yes, but imagine that. So the mayor is down there and say, hey, yeah, you need to fix the bridge. And the daughter say, yes, man, my Paco do that. Bill is so lion, so old when they ran, and he jumped on the bridge and he the well boy.
So I could do it. Okay, you could do it, Dad. All right, you do it.
Do it, Dad.
And so we want to know. But I'm hoping that they will have the decency to come out and report to us, because basically at the end of the day, that the residents of Belize City pay for anything through your property tax, your trade license, your traffic license, and I think they need to look at it, because that bridge is one of the main artery for traffic. And I
no, let the pedestrian traffic for pedestrian
and a lot of
in particular,
school,
because that's what the problem there, that the eve that holds a walkway, that is the thing that is breaking in. They have some level of suspension or some level of decking under it that holds tar in place, and that is what is failing, and that is what Belinda is fixing. So I guess he figure he now will steal.
So basically under the bridge we got some braceway we extend out, and then on that is like a decking. And that is filled with cement, and it's coated with cement.
Okay.
And so that the brace will hold it up.
I just hope that I take old tar off of the street and put it there.
But I no want to do nothing like that. All I want to say that I'm hoping that we get value for money. And whatever is being done there will ensure the safety of pedestrians moving across.
I'm a builder. I come from a family of builders.
I build tank.
We build one. I build a big judge, and I take my model for my judge and my.
Who take the model?
Me, no. For my badge, and I take my badge, and I build one badge, and I build one storing facility. Fuel storing facility with the builders. I say, all right then.
No, because you need a Lindo, you're a builder, you know.
What kind of bill you build?
What
kind of bill you build?
I could have been a good engineer, but that don't mean my son don't want good engineer. No, because he near Bradley that a good engineer. Like Darrell is a good attorney. No, because Bradley I a good attorney too. I don't know nothing more attorney. I don't know nothing more law. I don't know what you did. So, but the man say he a builder, boy. But he say first and foremost he say he a PUP and he have to eat. But you see somebody like him, they greedy. I would want to know, and I also think to Alfonso that the mayor Arto in his press conference tell us about three things: the participation of the councillors in that trip to China, the process which took place as it relates to the granting of the contract to repair the bridge, and thirdly, give us a report on the sale of the assets, the equipment that was sold last week at the city council compound. Who bought it and what price they were sold for? That's all. And to me, that is something simple for us for, because you know who they buy. So that doesn't matter. Get some receipts and so on and put one list. He could have gone through when I think he say the mayor sometime in the past said that some Chinese person left one envelope with money on some desk, and then gone through and they painstakingly recorded each bill, right? With the serial number, everything on each bill. So that's a simple thing. If you could have do that, you could go and you could take all the receipts and just record the receipts there and the amount. And in your press conference, you read that off. He no say that what he used to do, he cash and check. And when they come in, he just write down their name. So when the Barbarians come in, he just write down the check. He write down the amount he give them, and then he signed that, and that form part of the records. So if you come to do that, then all you need for them here, and if you don't want to do it, you could get the same city administrator or somebody in the accounting department fill this, because I know you got competent people in the city council, in the accounting department. The finance department, they refer to it. The finance department, we could list each one of them and quickly.
Easily.
And tell you we sell and we not sell. Because maybe you got some.
Who they sell it to and how much they sell
Yeah,
it
because you know to Alfonso, there might be pieces of equipment where not sell. And so because the equipment never sell, it going off.
When they sell the equipment in the first place. What will replace the equipment? Because if it is sell off, you think that you got something to replace it with. Like especially in heavy duty equipment, then big truck and so that have been used to pick up garbage. Whenever you tell me you say some private vehicles pick up garbage.
I with the follow one truck the other night, and that one blue front truck, and I don't know that to be one of city council's truck. So like I say, one of the things we do. You tell residents, well, we have to privatize it because we no got equipment. But if that's how the way we operate at the city council, we never have equipment. And let me tell you something. There are persons right out there right now, the wings, because this here sour. I don't hear sour, he got for his eyes on the garbage contract, I hear sour guy eyes on the garbage contract, and I want to tell you something. Anytime that contract with waste control, anytime they deal with that contract and they try cancel that contract, forgive sour the garbage contract, it want cost us a hell of a lot of money. Right now, we get the job done, We get the job done because you got a company we got equipment, you got a company that is able to operate. You got a company that is able to operate at its own with its own financing right now until the city council can pay us, can pay them. Now, what we need for you want to cancel that contract, forgive somebody, you need to find out what are the capacity of that company. What they have, what equipment they have, what better. Because if I want Fonso, if me and you go on, me and you there for, and I same thing with how they offer the contract for the bridge. More than one person come, 2-3 person bid, and you pick the best one. But it does not necessarily mean that I want to pick the lowest bidder. I want to pick the person who I think could give the best job. And then I want to look on price. I want to look on price because you might be a little bit more than me. But when I look on your capacity, when I look on the equipment you have, your manpower, your availability to capital and that kind of thing, all of that has to be brought into the whole free. Because you don't want to give me, I no got equipment. And so basically, when I no got equipment, I have to go rent equipment. And then when I rent equipment, I can't pay for the equipment because the council can't pay me. So what happened? The residents of the city get shaft. So there are a lot of things, man, and that's why I think the man. I don't think
They need to tell me how it is that building no get a contract. What process they use for selecting? They has to have had. They don't have something in the council that these things, these major projects need to be put to tender.
I would think so. I mean, all other contracts under the UDP, all other contracts were placed under tender, and no one person do everything. Because you look like it would appear that the Lindos are the jack of all trades. They're not the jack of all trades.
Don't let them forget job.
Yeah. Then a King Lindo. King Lindo. The council is now the Lindos United Party. Because you got the Lindo, they deal with the administration. You got the Lindo, they do the contract. You got the Lindo, they provide the legal assistance. You got the Lindo, they provide all the music. Why? What else the Lindo they know they provide?
Music, law firm, infrastructure, everything that
yeah. better bill me put in here on the ballot paper and run. But you see them man tell you fund so either PUP and the man say it publicly either PUP and I have to eat. Only the only PUP we have to eat according to him. So I want to encourage those persons who go to the city council. I want to encourage the persons who the mayor refer to as the barbarian. When you say Bill, ask him for a job, ask him for a bite. Tell him make I get a bite too. Because it look like the only thing could bite. Anyway, treat your taste buds, good food, good pizza, Moe's Pizza Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Goldson Highway. And remember, Moe's Pizza and Pasta at the Newtown Barracks. Enjoy the delicious meat pie. And then Moe's Puma Janelle's 5.5 miles on the George Price Highway, where you get value for money. When you buy your gas, you get the gas in your tank, you take your money out your pocket for pay. And remember, Cellular World, back to school sale, where you could get your laptop, you could get your laptop bags, you could get tablets, you could get TV, you could get all kind of gadgets. So Cellular World has its 5 locations, 3 in Belize City, 1 in Belmopan, and 1 in San Pedro. We want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation, those persons who communicate with us every day on the World Wide Web. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio and Wave TV. We want to say thanks for allowing us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Keep it locked on Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. We're burning hot. Take it away, the premiere.